heavyweight contender Curtis Razor Blades, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blades. In the Justice Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down, and you've seen that from Curtis Blades, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blades is a beast in the heavyweight division.
He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blades here tonight. Ready to go here at the Rock, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Both athletes have graced the octagon. Let us now see who will have the upper hand in this critical matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Curtis Razor.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Doo-Ho Choi here tonight. All right, so there it is. And the first takedown comes pretty early. The boxer felt good about his takedown defense coming in. He is unable to stop the wrestler's first shot.
It's one thing to train with all of your partners and they give you a feel, but there's nothing like being in there with the guy. This guy's a high-level wrestler, and he showed that with that beautiful takedown. Oh.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, he's got his back.
There it is. Now he's running the mouth. He should be trying to get back to his feet. Oh. Changing the position.
Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I love
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
his opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Nice job blocking the elbow. Under a minute to go. Beautifully done with the hook there by Blades. Missed on the right hand. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. The Korean Superboy gets back up again.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Final seconds. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
He gets to the single collar.
What a start.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take them down again. Position before submission. Remember that. All right? You know that?
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous one.
Face punching at its best.
Ha.
He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done it. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to punch, hide, grab, or grab. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Hard scramble, hard scramble.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
On point with that jab today.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another too important.
Big double leg level change.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Choi. Making all these shots count. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Blades is right back to the full mount.
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect this cut.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blades. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
This type of fight, you train for this. We're bloody.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice jab to the head. Oh, he's wobbled now. Takedown defense holds up. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, misses with the jab. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Useful hook there.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Nice. Nicely done.
notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Choi's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, he's in the clinch again.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Looked like he was in range for the counter. He's been trying to set that up. Unable to land this. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Swing and a miss by Blades. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Now Blades is much safer position there, being in side control.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Superboy. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, in the mouth.
Under a minute now to go. All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer.
Good work from the top here by Blades. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all
strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
It's okay.
All right, well, that'll do it for the round. Choi's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh! Oh, nice body shot.
And now a left. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
He's got that jab working, nicely done. Blades, his nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Right hand over the top.
It won't take many of those.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by the Korean Superboy. All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. Massive hook land. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now.
Oh, he got hit again.
Oh, misses with the jab. Watching the collar time out.
Got to the clinch. He's hurt.
Fighter blocks a punch. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. And again, he shoots for a takedown here. Nearly got the fight to the ground, but once again, the takedown defense holds up.
But he knows this. He knows that in order to finally get the fight to the ground, he has to be patient and he's going to have to be committed. If he thought that he would get every takedown he shot, he would not find success that he intends to get.
Blades is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Curtis Blades. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Choi's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready?
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last two rounds. You expect these bodies to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started. Big knee lands to the body.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Blades getting tattooed by that stiff jab. And now some distance as they pull apart.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Takedown defense is there. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Oh, how about the accuracy?
I mean, wow.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 49 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this